What's up, Pisces? Welcome to your reading with me, ShadowSister Silva, and let's get started. Here is your crystal bag pouch, and you have crown chakra, queen, guru energy. Be a good queen or king. Yes, and you get this beautiful above deck. And actually, these Pluto and Venus are now going back to the deck. They were just here to show you current energies. We have very dark Pluto in Capricorn currently active, and it's until next January. And then we have finally this Aquarius for a long period. Aquarius in Pluto, there was something about cycles in the star signs that it's really long. It's like been there last time like 200 years. And we had a preview in the last spring that it was kind of momentarily Pluto in Aquarius, and then it went back to Capricorn. So we have this very bright, positive future ahead, but now we are still having the dark energy and this kind of devilish things to sort out before we can live our lives in some new way, revolution way or something like that is happening. People speak about AI, like artificial intelligence is playing a big part in this revolution thing, but let's see. Anyway, I'm going to give you one. Okay, codependency. So that's something that you should address in your relationships. So immature, can't let go, sex and rock and roll, fear of losing, burning, heart attached to outcome, needing you, devil loves you, wanting to be together right away, big desire. Like this kind of indie devilish Pluto energy is here. Just remember, it's temporary. It's like, let's say now in this solar eclipse in Libra, that has very relationship-wise energies to focus on. Now is a time about the last day, like 3 days from the solar eclipse that started now in Saturday, you have the window to make powerful intentions. New moon is always moment to make intention, but this is like for the next 6 months. So what you decide now to put your energy into is very blooming. Yeah, I'm preaching too much. Let's have this. This will be your thumbnail. Oi. Pisces. This is your thumbnail. What is it? Fault line. Some other sign had that too. Shaky grounds. Okay, codependency. Maybe the devil is really hard, making like cracks that light could come in. That's a good thing about woundings and wounds. I'm not even losing my voice when I'm talking about this. Maybe there's really something you cannot express. You are like, often like, devil is trying to shut people's voice. There's all this kind of lies and trickery, and all this thing is kind of destroying the people's like inner child that is this light being who is honest and beautiful and innocent. Let's put this baby here in the between. Transformation. So that's the angel energy here in the dark. Transformation. Maybe that should be here. And okay, let's have this spirit animal on the other side. A codependency warning. Spooky codependence from fault line. Okay, and then I'm gonna do you now the Lilith spread. This is from this Finnish book. Some new stuff here. Varjojen voima merimort. Very good book having this Lilith spread. I didn't have to do my own spread when this beautiful spread exists already, and we are gonna look some things connected to this dark goddess. What kind of blocks I have in my expression, and that is coming clear now. how can I strengthen my authentic expression? Pisces. How can I create a deeper connection to my own sexuality? How can I get on my wings? So you have wings there. Okay, you got 2 cards for the wings. That's nice. But then, what opens the gate to freedom? And then the Lilith shadow card still is coming here. I will leave it to the last. Maybe we have immediately this crystal ball moment if it works. If you have a question, what the crystal ball will say you immediately. Oh, I would not tell you now. Okay, later. We will see this later. Okay, the block is... Okay, that's connected to, funnily, in this deck, the 10 of Swords is connected to tarot readings. You should be kind of thinking about what kind of beliefs and thoughts you let yourself see and influence your life. Maybe I read immediately because I don't know if this is always negative, but I mean, tarot readings can be really way to see from the different point of view and have growth through the images and cards. But this one tells you something about tarot. But that's block. Maybe you should not consult any oracles. Even the crystal ball was not coming anything. Just trust your inner voice. Not to look for outside. There's this saying when we are activating our third eye, we are like turning to everything else. You turn inwards. Where was this? Here. So that is the block in your expression. Tarot cards, like meditation, have so many uses. First, we of course use them to divine the way the future is trending, going the way the energy is flowing in terms of a situation, to catch a helpful glimpse of the future. Tarot works well for all sorts of topic and can also be used in magic, with aces used in a pinch to represent elements in a circle. Okay, the cards are used sometimes in meditation by selecting one that we feel holds a particular message that we need at time. Indeed, sometimes, like oracle cards especially, you can just take one card and work through that message until that is worked. So you don't change it. Like for 1 week, you keep the same oracle active to integrate that. And looking the card until we can see it with our eyes closed, and then after entering our meditative state, journeying into the card and interacting with the characters and creatures that we find there. Then perhaps even more important is that the tarot not only tells us about possible futures, it can also give a guidance in creating alternate futures. If a particular reading presents a displeasing outcome, ask the tarot for advice to change the situation. You always have a choice. Whatever readings you are listening, you always have a choice what kind of actions you're going to take. The 10 of Air indicates much power and control over the situation. Things are moving in a beneficial direction. And if they are not, be assured that you can easily change that. It is very possible 10 of Swords. This is not like a relationship ending or like stab in the back. This is like you have the power to change the outcome. But possibly, just remember not to be too obsessed about the outcome. That might be the thing to pay attention. That just flow with the life, flow with the current moment. The present moment is perfect, not the past, not the future. Present moment, now, this moment. And we will see what cards come more. Next one is, how can I strengthen my authentic expression? Oh, that is a Hecate crossroad. Beautiful. Another 10. You have 10 of Swords, but then coming to strengthen everything with 10 of Cups. This is usually the happy couple, the marriage, the union. But here it's saying shadow work. You actually go deep down to the shadow work and this Hecate kind of crossroad to address the shadows and heal them for good. Yes, don't be afraid of that. And then how can I create a deeper connection to my own sexuality? Oh, wow. That chariot. This here. This is the... I want to read this because this is transformation. We have here transformation. Now twice already transformation. And even this another dark goddess, not just Lilith. This is Lilith's spread, but even Hecate present. So, and even the tarot present, that is also like a tool to address the intuition and this in the underworld. So don't be afraid of the dark. That is already message here. Maybe I have to write it in your caption also. Don't be afraid of the dark, Pisces. Dark can be your ally. Dark is where the seed is put. Dark is where the things are matured. That's really the female energy, moon cycles. Where is my chariot card here? Anyway, this is a chariot here now, so it's a nice thing you got this. And the transformation is twice here. Let's put this on the table so you can see this. Rachel, we're gonna read about it a little after, but here, transformation. Our lives are a cycle and have cycles within cycles. Many of these are the natural result of life. We cannot change them, only flow with them or flail against them. The way we experience them can be a transformative experience. We also create cycles ourselves by the choices we make and the actions we take. And these cycles, the consequences are also life-changing. In addition, the choices we make and the thought process by which we arrive at those decisions are also transformative experiences. As we move through all the coexisting cycles, we create change and we are change. It is an interesting paradox. We exist in the middle of it as the earth exists in both nighttime and daylight. Change, movement, transformation, conscious reaction. Interesting. Anyway, this is pointing out clearly that the transformation has to happen now in this window of 6 months from this solar eclipse in Libra to next solar eclipse in April. Wonder which was there. But then the Pluto has become Aquarius already. And we have now this dark Capricorn energy, the devil energy, codependence energy, and you have to break free from that. You have to address all the shadows, heal them, and yes. Don't afraid to ask guidance, even from Tarot, but then always make your own decisions about that. We have 2 things, wings. Interesting, you have wings here. Also 2 times. 2 is a number of relationships, so this is already coming clear. There's really this bonding with some relationship issues, and you have to see, is that a healthy bonding you are having currently, healthy cycle, and what can you do to make it healthier? How can I rise to my wings? Wow, Mercury, communication, Gemini energy. And Venus. Yes, beautiful. The Venus show up is currently exactly the energy even in this eclipse season. Libra has Venus as the ruling planet as well. Taurus is now in a full moon eclipse, and that's ruling planet for Taurus is also Venus. So Venus and Mars, Mercury. Communication, Caduceus here. You could do some yoga related thing to have a Kundalini energy flowing also. Something like that. But these two things are your wings. There are wings even in, oh my god, there's wings here. There's wings. What are your wings? There is wings in this Hermes head. Wings in the Caduceus. Then we have this Venus being born. Lizards here also, symbol of this. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. I love your cards. Hecate here. Wow. But you have a shaky ground and codependency. Devil is like pushing the ground like Pisces. You cannot be in peace unless you look to your shadows. We have here then what opens the gate to freedom. Beautiful star energy. This is Aquarius card. So indeed, recognize that we are having this kind of 6-month period now of darkness, of Capricorn in Pluto, making everything a little bit like a flesh and bones and war and darkness and deep healing needed. Possible, talk therapy with this. Go to some talk therapy because of this Mercury is here. Do some very female things to embody your goddess. Transformation in all sense, to become the woman or man you always wanted to be, to have the willpower to be that best version of you, that you honor your Pisces energy, that is like most authentic and most pure. And then we have this star Aquarius energy that will be very much active next year. But you are getting like a gate to freedom through this Aquarius energy. Dreams for the better future for all the people, not just like thinking the community aspect, thinking what is good for everybody. Santa Lucia here. Beautiful. Anyway, Santa Lucia is celebrated 13th of December, but yeah, nice. Cooking here. Making balance thing. This looks almost like temperance card, but Imbolc, maybe I should read you about Imbolc. Time goes so fast. Imbolc is a Wicca celebration. We have a lot of feminine energy here. The baby sun god grows as he is nurtured by a great mother. Pagans begin calling to the goddess, asking her to return from the underworld. While Yule celebrates the return of the sun, Imbolc rejoices in the first sign of spring, when the snow and ice of winter begin to thaw and new life begins. Imbolc means in the belly, and Oimelc means Eve's milk, signifying a clear connection between this holiday and the lambs soon to be born. During this celebration, witches focus on purification. It is timing of cleaning things out, both literally and symbolically. Yes, healing and cleaning. I even put this brush here. This cleaning energy is now. Clean all this dark codependency, like cut the change, like everything, good cleaning to start the next year bright. Like only good vibes allowed. Only hell yes. For the next year, like nothing, like, okay, devil loves you, but is that healthy? Ask it. We have still the Lilith dark shadow here to show you that. Okay, 7 of water, 7 of cups. Maat, balance. Dreams. Are you dream balanced? There is this Egyptian influence here. Something of that kind of sort. I'm gonna read about that Maat, because Maat is a very beautiful goddess too. You have such a beautiful thing here already. Venus, Hecate, Maat, Santa Lucia, Imbolc. Yes, this angel, I mean, come on, there's a lot power that you should balance. Pisces. Not bad energy at all. It's just that you have to The fourth line we still have to read. Time goes very fast, but I still have to read that. I'm reading so many of these separate cards. Where is that thing? The math is anyway important. Oh, there is 7. In this case, it's justice, even though it's about dreams. Maat is the Egyptian goddess of justice, divine order, truth, and moral law. Her job is to weigh the heart of the departed against her fetter of truth. If she is satisfied with the accounting, the soul moves on. If not, the soul is destroyed. Maat's final decisions and power are such that even the other gods and goddesses must abide by her determination. Maat represent the rules of order that keep the universe moving forward and not failing into chaos. A strict balance must be observed, and very likely the ancient Egyptians no doubt had their own ideas about how this all worked. The 7 of water is a time of accounting. It's time to consider our actions and measure them against our beliefs. We should be living according to what we claim to be right. Before acting, we ask ourselves, is this the action of the person I wish to be? Yes, coming back to alignment of who you are. But I have a lot to read to you. I have the fourth line, even though I have read that in one other reading that had it. I have a time limit to do these readings with my phone, so let's see how far I get. Fourth line, where is it? 165. So to say about this archetype, the fissure, the crack, the weak link. Imagine walking across the frozen lake that begins to crack before your eyes. No matter how optimistic and brave you might be, panic ensues. You become fearful and tense and long for stable ground. Such is the energy of the fault line. And when light, redefining reality, breaking open, when dark, precariousness, pretending delusion. There is no easy fix for the situation at hand. It will require a foundational shift that alters the current dynamics from the ground up. That's codependency here as well. I will fast now read you the transformation of this angel. Then I have to call this reading up. If you like this reading anymore, please give me a liking because it helps my channel a lot. 100. As the last angel actually on this deck. I am. So just being simply who you are is very powerful. Every soul will reach the pinnacle at some stage within its journey of existence. You have reached it now as the outcome, the culmination of lives lived, of attainment, of karma cleared and moved beyond, of soul awakening and progression, of knowledge gained and put to use, of realization, understanding, awareness and right action put in place. Life is living through you actively, through the actions, thoughts, intent and purpose of your soul. You are working blending with the laws of pure creation. Even now, as you read these words, you can feel the profound truth stir within you. Angel Rachel's exalted position as one of the who governs the powerful human drives of sexuality and love, in particular self-love, self-worth and inner honesty, is key when it comes to asking for guidance. Rachel is not here to judge, but to help you to realize your potential and give you the confidence to live your highest truth. Yes, I have to leave this now to that because time runs out, but there's a lot of this balancing forces trying to bring you to your best alignment. The codependencies have been addressed. Okay, this was your reading. If you like, give me a like and see you next week, Pisces.